This was then. This is now. The Rower relocation camp just 12 miles from McGee, Arkansas.
Many lives were affected.
It's where Little Rock resident Richard Yatta was born 69 years ago.
This is where it all happened.
This ugly chapter of American history started after Japanese forces bombed the U.S. base at Pearl Harbor, Hawaii on December 7, 1941. President Franklin Delano Roosevelt issued Executive Order Number 9066. As a result, more than 110,000 Japanese, most of them American citizens, were forced from their homes and into camps such as this one.
That's me as a cute little boy.
For Richard, growing up here did not have an impact on him at first.
Really didn't think anything about it until, as to about 30, 40 years old, you reflect back and wonder how that was accomplished. Cannot restore lost years or erase painful memories.
It took the government 45 years to apologize.
Nations resolved to rectify injustices.
It came in the form of a letter from President George Herbert Walker Bush, along with a check for $2,000. But that small change compared to the price some of the Japanese men who were held at Rower paid. These monuments are dedicated to the men who enlisted in the U.S. military while at the camp. They were killed in action, fighting the Nazis in Europe on behalf of Uncle Sam. Some 20 years after the government shut down this camp, Richard served in the Vietnam War as a navigator aboard a B-52 bomber.
Look back, and this is the same government that did incarcerate my parents.
You might say this crumbling cemetery and what's left of the Rower camp is a somber reminder that our precious freedoms are very, very fragile, especially during the worst of times.
Is my aunt.
And for Richard Yatta, the camp is much more than the place where he was born.
At least this would be here to remind people of what happened.
It is a lesson for generations to come. Jonathan Athens, KARK4 News.